My name is Diane Hewitt. I care and work on electoral policy and cultural change on a daily basis. We are at a unique time when change is happening very quickly. Our hard work has been paying off in electoral wins and good policy changes at so many levels, but there is so much to do on the basic issues of hatred and bigotry.
We are all human beings, unique, unrepeatable, deserving of dignity and respect. Live that way, and we will usher in what King called the beloved community.
As you know, I coach 2 programs, so I'm in touch with kids from the ages of 5 to 17. And that night at Buffalo Wild Wings, I had 12 of those kids with me. We had fun the entire day until we walked through those doors that night. I had 2 kids that are my own at that restaurant that night. I'm now forced to explain racism to a 6-year-old child. Each and every child that was there that night, clock has been sped up. We're between 5 and 12 years old, and now we're discussing racism on a daily basis.
When Marcus was quoted in the newspaper, now I have to teach my son how to be a black man. It broke my heart. And for anybody that doesn't know, Marcus was in my classroom when he was a little boy. I was his 3rd grade teacher.
All power to the people. To the people. See, a lot of times when people see this fist in the air, sometimes it brings a lot of intimidation. Sometimes people maybe think of Tommy Smith, maybe think of John Carlos, but I want you to think of this. This fist right here is powerful because every single finger is together. If we separate it one by one, a little smack on the face with the index, it's not going to do anything. Little smack on the face with the middle finger is going to be disrespectful, but it's not going to do anything. The pinky, same thing. But when we come together as people, we realize our true power and our true potential.
When unemployment is twice as high for African Americans as it is for whites, our economy is not working for everyone. When a higher percentage of black and brown kids receive detention, suspensions, and expulsions, we know that our school system is not equally working for everyone. And when women of color have higher mortality rates at childbirth than white women, and people of color have shorter life expectancies based on their zip code, we know our health care isn't working for everyone. We cannot legislate away hate, but we can pass legislation that works to close the wealth gap that disproportionately affects brown and black people.
Taking a stand, even when it's not popular, that's the real challenge and game changer. Immigration reform is no longer enough. Not building the wall is no longer enough. We have to act each day committed to pushing back against anything that makes people suffer and be afraid.
What does here mean to you? You know, the hate has no home here. Does it mean just Naperville? Does it mean just Aurora or Lyle? You know, the way I look, when I first got this invitation, I was thinking about hate has no home here. In your heart.
I speak today as a 6th District activist and an American Jew, and I stand in solidarity with the struggle that we are addressing today. I am keenly aware of rising anti-Semitism both in the U.S. and throughout the world, but I am also aware of and heartened by the support that we receive every day by you, the good members of our community.
But Naperville is like any other major city or mid-sized city. We have our own challenges. These challenges are not unique to Naperville. We've got to call it out when we see it.
Thank you for coming out on this rainy night, but I think it's far too important for us to just come out, stand in the rain, and meet and march, and not have a plan in place.
I'm the first elected Chinese American to hold any office in Naperville. That said, on behalf of the Chinese community, I would like to add our support to this important rally demonstrating that hate and bigotry have no place in our town, regardless of your race, ethnicity, or national origin. I applaud all the organizers, and especially Diane Hewitt, for bringing everyone together.
Why in the world rest of the customers in that restaurant did not stood up? That's what the silence does. Silence perpetuates racism. So my dear brothers and sisters, you are committed people. That's why in this rain you are here. Hate is rising. We must rise with love and liberate our hearts, our minds, our country, and that's how we'll defeat hate, nationalism, and racism around the world. Thank you so much.